I think it is clear to believe in the power of ideas.
Fresh thinking to the Manhattan Institute.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Paul Singer and I'm the chairman of the Manhattan Institute. And it's my honor to welcome everyone to the 9th annual Alexander Hamilton Dinner. I'm pleased to announce that tonight's dinner has raised $1.2 million. Given the less than hospitable fundraising climate, I think this is a job well done. On behalf of all the trustees, this is a very live crowd tonight. On behalf of all the trustees, senior fellows, and everyone who makes the Manhattan Institute run, I thank all of you personally for your generosity. I extend special thanks to our patron-level supporters, the Vice Chairman of the Manhattan Institute, Dr. Michael Fedak, and his wife, Marilyn. And my good friend, Seth Klarman. I also want to thank our benefactors, my good friend, Myron Kaplan, and my fellow Manhattan Institute trustees, Jay Newman, Tom Smith, and Ravenel Curry. Thank you all. Your extraordinary commitment in these extraordinary times is much appreciated. Finally, it's my privilege to welcome our honorees, Dr. Henry Kissinger and Commissioner Ray Kelly. And to thank them for all they've done for the city and the nation. It is our honor to honor them this evening. Each year we gather to celebrate the greatest city in the world and the people who make it so. We chose to name the dinner after Alexander Hamilton because he loved New York and believed that the future of America hinged on vibrant entrepreneurial cities. We at the Manhattan Institute agree. The same cannot be said for many of Hamilton's compatriots. John Adams, for example, once wrote that New Yorkers, quote, talk very loud, very fast, and all together. If they ask you a question, before you can utter 3 words of your answer, they will break upon you and talk away. I guess some things never change. Jefferson, meanwhile, said that cities were, quote, pestilential to the morals, the health, and the liberties of man, and called them fetid dens of vice and wretchedness. I don't think he got invited to the right parties. Of course, what Jefferson was talking about was before Ray Kelly came to town. We also honor Hamilton because he was the architect of American capitalism. As the country's first Secretary of the Treasury, Hamilton single-handedly created the nation's financial system. His extraordinary efforts putting the troubled finances of the fledgling United States on a sound course. Fortunately, he was not acquainted with credit default swaps and the other baubles of the modern, supposedly more enlightened age we live in now. Hamilton believed that America's future lay in international trade and commerce, stocks and bonds, and solid financial institutions. Indeed, it is somewhat fitting that we are handing out Hamilton Awards in a former bank. I offer you this brief history because with all of the economic and political changes that have taken place since our last Hamilton dinner, I think it's worth taking a moment to reflect on what Alexander Hamilton, the man who set our economy in motion, would think about our current predicament. I'm sure Hamilton would be concerned about the anti-market backlash that is taking place and the dangerous rise of populist and protectionist thinking. Hamilton was an ardent supporter of capitalism, but he was not both the benefits and limits of markets, as well as government intervention. I think Hamilton would see the need